Hi and welcome to the vlog. So, my life's been a bit crazy recently and let's just talk it out, shall we? So to start off with, earlier this month I went off to Oxford. Those of you who are new here might not know, I did my undergraduate at St Peter's College and I've been making videos for them and their access work ever since I've left. So I was doing a shooting trip to do some interviews with some members of the student population, including one at the Pitt Rivers Museum, which was really fun, and also interviewing the new school's liaison officer, who's a lovely lady. I also did an interview with the first female bishop in the Church of England, Libby Lane, who is a graduate of the college. Just on the fly, I didn't really know anything. I was making up these questions as I went, and it was a massive adrenaline rush, I've got to say. Basically, it was an alumni event because the college was presenting her with this fellowship, and I just sort of went up to her and I was like, "Oh, can we just get a few questions?" As if I've been doing it all my life. And it came out okay. That video is going to be coming out on the St Peter's channel very soon. Also, I went to an event in London. So the college was launching a campaign to raise money because we're a very new and very poor college. And I was approached by a lady at the event in London who was a lecturer at Warwick Uni. As it turns out, she's been using my videos as part of her university course on digital communication, and I've been like a teaching resource in like a case study of how to tell a story digitally. So I'm being studied at Warwick Uni. Which is crazy because I applied to study at Warwick Uni. I didn't ever think I would be studied there. So that was a lot to take in. And also while I was in Oxford, I had the opportunity to meet up with Sally LePage. So if you don't know who Sally is, she is a Oxford-based science YouTuber. She's doing a PhD in biology there, but she's been working recently with people over at General Electric and doing a whole bunch of cool videos with them. So link to her channel, there's something on the screen. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if you know this, but when you make vlogs, this stuff just doesn't like appear up here. I actually have to put it in post. So whatever future Simon decided to put in, click that and go and check out her channel because she's really cool. And we were talking in the St John's MCR until literally 2 in the morning about YouTube. It was really nice to meet you, Sally, if you're watching this. I then had a few days to catch my breath here in Exeter, and before I knew it, I was flying off to Jersey. So I flew to Jersey to work with a fantastic organisation called Durrell, and they are an international conservation charity, and I made a video about them for the Project for Awesome, and they saw that video and asked if I'd like to come and work with them to make some videos, which I instantly went, yes, 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 please. So we went and filmed for a couple of days in their site in Jersey, which is what used to be Jersey Zoo, and I got to work with some phenomenal species. We're making 3 videos for their YouTube channel, which are going to focus on the Rodrigues fruit bat, the Anguillan racer, and the pied tamarin, which are 3 of their conservation milestone campaigns, really. But I also got to interview some really amazing people, the head of mammals, head of herpetology, and their communications manager. Rick, incidentally, if you're watching this, thank you so much for setting everything up and arranging everything. I know it was a little bit stressful, but my God, I had like the best time, and I cannot wait to get these videos out there. I got peed on, I got pooed on, I got electrocuted, and I had the best 2 or 3 days of my life. It was amazing. So in addition to those videos for the Durrell YouTube channel, there's going to be some on this channel. I vlogged the entire time, and those will be coming out quite soon. I think I've slated them for release early July, the vlogs, and then also a series of feature videos, if you like, where we're going to ask some sort of big questions like why do zoos still exist, why are animals going extinct, and why should we save them from extinction? And they're going to be coming out a little bit after. I've got a schedule worked out on my laptop, and there's so many videos coming out soon. It's a little bit crazy. But the footage I got from Durrell I am so happy with. I mean, I actually got to go in with the tamarins and we used it as a climbing frame. I got to go in with these fruit bats. It was just so fantastic. I cannot wait to show you guys. So at the moment, at the present time, I am here in Exeter for another couple of days, and then I fly off to Germany with Chapel Tour. With the University Chapel Choir, we're going to Stuttgart and Ravensburg and doing a whole bunch of concerts and stuff in cathedrals, which is going to be really fun. But it will mean that I will have been away from Exeter more this month than I've actually been here. But there will be a vlog coming out about that, which is going to be like some monster 20-minute thing. It's going to be so much fun, and hopefully I can capture some of that on camera. Now you might wonder, especially if you're my supervisor and watching this, how on earth my PhD is going, given that all this is going on. And the answer is actually surprisingly well. Being away from here so much allowed me to really take a step back and focus on the question. I'll say to myself, what am I actually trying to do with this PhD? Rather than just thinking, oh, based on this supervisor meeting, we're going to do this, and then this, and then this. You actually get to sit back and think about why you're doing this in the first place and what questions specifically you're trying to answer. So I've now got a much more rounded idea of what my thesis is going to be about, which I think is going to be basically about testing an existing idea in the field, which has been around for a few decades, applying it to this relatively new phenomena which we've observed, which is this coupling of the stratosphere and the troposphere. If you don't know what my PhD is about, by the way, check out this link. I did a video explaining what it was all about in 60 seconds. And also, so comparing that original hypothesis to a new hypothesis, which my supervisor has been working on for a while, and I've been doing the maths for, and basically comparing predictions from one hypothesis and the other, and see how they perform and how useful they are. So I was actually able, when I was at Durrell, to sit down on my laptop for quite a few hours and just work this stuff out and write out an action plan, and it felt incredibly good to do that. I feel really quite organised at the moment. In fact, I spent all of today really going at it, sorting through all of my programs, sorting through all my data, making sure everything's categorised, and it now feels like I've taken a step back, looked at everything from a bird's eye view, and then I can zero in on exactly what I need to do now. So I'm actually really confident about how the PhD is going. Having said that, I have got to present at a conference at the start of July, so I might not be so confident just before then, but yeah. So I've mentioned already that there are like 1,000,001 different videos coming out. We've got the Durrell vlogs, we've got the Durrell feature videos, we've got Chapel Tour, we've got the conference vlog. There's also going to be the series on the stratosphere coming out. I'm really sorry that that hasn't come out sooner, but basically I wasn't ready to do it. I could have done it, but it would have been a rush job, and you guys deserve better than that, and I wanted to do better than that. So I've postponed that for a few weeks. If my memory serves correctly, I think that's coming out June/July when I get back from Chapel Tour, but I'd have to look at the schedule. Like literally, I've now got to the point where I scheduled out videos, I think, until the start of September. Because in addition to all of that, I've been writing a series recently on the more meta aspects of YouTube, so talking about how you construct a video, how you produce it to get a certain, the cinema term is mise en scène, and looking at that. Also looking at the character that YouTubers portray in their vlogs. This was something that Sally and I talked about an awful lot, actually. It got me thinking about how the person you see, a video blogger that you watch in their videos, is not them. It is a representation of them that they choose. And I find that a really interesting topic, and I think it's worth exploring in a video. So there's going to be a short series on that coming out. What else? There will be more XCOM coming. I haven't had a chance to film it. I know that not that many people watch it. If you don't watch it, don't feel bad, because it's not everybody's cup of tea. But I thought it would be fun to try and do a video game playthrough on this channel. So they will be coming out. I've got to record them now before I head off to Germany, but I will try and get some coming out whilst I'm away, so you don't have a, heaven forbid, you have a week where you don't get a video from me. And then I think that's about as far forward as I thought. I am also thinking of doing a short series on some of the concepts of my PhD, basically really for me, so I can take these quite abstract concepts like Eliason palm flux and potential vorticity, and things which are very, very mathematical and abstract, and actually see if I can communicate them to an audience that doesn't have a degree in physics, because I'm assuming that most of you who are watching this video are either starting your degrees, or partially through your degrees, which probably aren't going to be in exactly my field, or your sixth formers or your GCSE students. So it'd be really challenging for me to try and take these really out there concepts and communicate them. So that might be happening. They'd be short videos. We'll see. Really, this summer's going to be interesting because I've got a fire under my arse, basically, to really crack on with the PhD, which I've lit myself, and I'm really keen to get on with it. I've got an awful lot that I want to do. At the same time, I've also got a lot of video stuff already planned. I've got a lot of stuff which I'm going to edit for other people, like St. Peter's, like for Durrell. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if I can squeeze in any more, because I'm still at this interesting juncture, right, where I'm doing a PhD, but I'm also doing a lot of video work, and we're getting to the point where this channel is starting to be relatively serious. I mean, I had a month, the past month, I got 100,000 views, and a lot of that had to do with the series on getting ready for exams, and also some traffic from the series on applying to Oxbridge, which incidentally, I hope you found useful. If you did, please comment down below, because I'm sort of using that as a test bed really for future educational series. I want to use that format and how I produce those. So feedback on that is very much appreciated. But yeah, we're getting to this point where this channel is now starting to be kind of serious. It's not just me talking in a room. I'm also trying to do more serious content and more educational content and a broader spectrum. So I can't do that to a professional standard as a full-time job and do my PhD and do the singing and do all the other things I do in my life. You know, something's going to have to give at some point, and at the end of the day, it's probably going to be YouTube, which has to suffer slightly. I'm still going to be putting out content, hopefully every week, but it's not going to be like Rocket Jump or Blue Zephos or the Slow Mo guys. It's not going to be basically my full-time job for at least the foreseeable future. So that's it from me in this video. The next thing that will be coming out on this channel, I think, will be a Durrell vlog. There isn't going to be a video next week unless I can get XCOM recorded and like put out. But I really hope you're enjoying all the content that I'm putting out, because I really do enjoy making it for you. I really do. It is stressful and it is tough, but trying to get stuff as professional as I can and hearing back from you guys in the comments that you're enjoying it or you're not enjoying it is really gratifying. It's really great. I love doing this. Oh, and before we go, I really hope everyone's exams went okay. If they're still going on, good luck. Leave down in the comments your stories about how exams went, because judging by Twitter, there were some horror stories coming out of GCSEs and A-levels. So yeah, hope you're okay, and good luck if you haven't finished. And I'll be seeing you when I get back from Germany. So, well, no, I'll be seeing you from Jersey when I get back from Germany in a week's time. But that event that you're going to be seeing has already happened. Internet.